Sometimes life hits harder than we ever imagined. This is the story of Nandi, a mother of two, who disappeared after losing everything. But what she did next will leave you speechless. Nandi was just like any mother, loving, hopeful, full of dreams for her family. But everything changed the day her husband passed away suddenly. One moment, she was planning their future. The next, she was planning a funeral. With no stable income and two young children to care for, she felt the world crumbling beneath her feet. Every day was survival. Nights were filled with tears she cried silently, so her children wouldn't hear. And then she made a choice. A drastic one. She left. Just like that. Nandi crossed into a neighboring country with nothing but a few clothes, her kids, and the hope for a second chance. She didn't tell anyone. For 2 whole years, she disappeared. She lived in a tiny one-room shack. She worked any job she could find, cleaning, washing dishes, mopping floors. It wasn't much, but slowly, something unexpected happened. Her children started laughing again. She started sleeping through the night. The pain never went away, but it became a little easier to carry. But life had one more test for her. One rainy morning, rushing to catch a bus, Nandi slipped. The pain was immediate. She had broken her leg in 2 places. The doctor said it would take time, but no one told her just how long. 14 months. 14 months of crutches, painkillers, and frustration. She couldn't work. She couldn't even walk properly. Her children became her caretakers. And during those dark days, doubt crept in again. Had she made a mistake running away? Was this how her story would end? But somewhere in the silence, something sparked inside her. Maybe it was the laughter of her children. Maybe it was the memory of her husband telling her she was strong. Whatever it was, she knew one thing. She was going home. Not the same woman who left, but one who had faced storms and lived to tell the tale. When she stepped off the bus back in South Africa, people barely recognized her. They whispered behind her back, "Is that Nandi? The one who vanished?" But she didn't care. She found a small home, started working in a corner shop, and enrolled her children back in school. Every step was hard. She still walked with a limp. But each day, she stood a little taller. She didn't need pity. She had purpose. And slowly, the community started to notice. Nandi now lives what some call an average life. But to her, it's a life rebuilt from the ashes. She wakes up every morning grateful. Her kids are safe. There's food on the table. And most of all, she walks with pride. Not because life was easy, but because she never gave up. And maybe, just maybe, she's not done yet. To the world, she's just another woman in the crowd. But to her children, she's a hero. And to us, she's a reminder that sometimes the strongest people are the ones who rise in silence. What's next for Nandi? That's a story for part 2.